High tension is once again rising across the Middle East after dramatic claims emerging from Iran about an incident in the skies that could mark one of the most dangerous moments in the ongoing confrontation between Iran and Israel. According to Iranian sources and statements circulating through regional media, Iranian air defense forces reportedly intercepted and struck two Israeli fighter jets that were allegedly approaching a highly sensitive underground location believed to be connected to Mojtaba Khamenei. The aircraft, identified in Iranian claims as Israeli F-15C Baz fighter jets, were reportedly flying a long-range mission toward what Iranian officials describe as a secret bunker facility. That location, according to the narrative coming from Tehran, was considered a high-priority target for the incoming aircraft. Iranian commentators claim that intelligence monitoring systems detected the jets as they approached Iranian airspace during what they describe as a covert strike attempt. The situation, according to Iranian accounts, unfolded rapidly and triggered an immediate defensive response from Iranian military units. Before we break down what Iran says happened during this dramatic mid-air confrontation, how the aircraft were reportedly detected and engaged, and why this incident is now drawing intense global attention, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the latest developments in global security and major geopolitical events. According to Iranian claims, the incident began when early warning radar systems detected fast-moving aircraft approaching from a long distance. Iran's integrated air defense network reportedly began tracking the objects immediately after they appeared on radar screens. Military analysts often describe this network as a complex system designed to monitor airspace continuously and identify potential threats long before they reach sensitive locations. Iranian sources say that as the aircraft moved closer, defense operators identified them as Israeli F-15C Baz fighter jets, aircraft known for their long-range strike capability and heavy weapons payload. These jets have historically been part of Israel's long-range aviation strategy, capable of carrying precision-guided weapons and operating far from their home bases. According to Iranian claims, the jets were flying at high speed and were allegedly heading toward a location Iranian officials describe as a secret bunker connected to Mojtaba Khamenei. Iranian media reports suggest that the bunker is believed to be part of a network of underground facilities designed to protect senior leadership and strategic command structures during periods of crisis. Such facilities are typically heavily fortified and designed to withstand attacks. But Iranian officials claim that the approaching aircraft may have been attempting to strike the location using precision weapons. As soon as the aircraft were identified as potential hostile targets, Iranian air defense units reportedly moved into full operational mode. According to Iranian statements, the defense system began calculating the trajectory and speed of the incoming aircraft while commanders assessed the threat level. The reported target, a bunker facility connected to Mojtaba Khamenei, was considered extremely sensitive. Iranian officials say that any attempt to strike such a location would represent a serious escalation. As the aircraft reportedly moved closer to the defended area, Iranian defense systems prepared to respond. According to Iranian claims, surface-to-air missile batteries positioned across the region were placed on immediate alert. Operators began tracking the jets as they continued their approach. Moments later, Iranian sources claim that missiles were launched toward the incoming aircraft. The goal, according to Iranian statements, was to intercept the jets before they could reach the alleged bunker location. What happened next has become the center of the dramatic narrative now circulating through regional media. Iranian officials claim that the air defense missiles successfully engaged the two Israeli aircraft. According to their account, the missiles struck the jets while they were still approaching the target area. Iranian commentators described the event as a mid-air interception that prevented the aircraft from carrying out their mission. They say the interception demonstrates the capability of Iran's air defense network to protect strategic facilities against long-range aerial threats. Images and reports shared through Iranian media describe explosions in the sky as the missiles reached their targets. According to these claims, both aircraft were struck during the engagement. Iranian commentators say the pilots were forced into an emergency situation as their aircraft were damaged during the interception attempt. Some reports suggest that debris from the damaged aircraft was seen falling from the sky in the region where the interception occurred. However, independent confirmation of these claims has not been provided, and details about the exact outcome remain limited. Iranian officials have framed the incident as proof that their defense systems are capable of detecting and stopping advanced fighter jets before they reach sensitive targets. They argue that the attempted strike on the alleged bunker facility demonstrates the high level of tension currently shaping the confrontation between Iran and Israel. The story has quickly spread through regional media outlets because of the dramatic implications it carries. An incident involving 2 Israeli fighter jets allegedly targeting a bunker connected to Mojtaba Khamenei would represent a major escalation in the shadow conflict between the two countries. The skies above the region have become increasingly tense as both sides monitor each other's movements closely. Military analysts note that long-range air operations require careful planning, coordination, and precise navigation. Fighter jets traveling toward heavily defended areas must often rely on speed, altitude, and electronic countermeasures to avoid detection. But according to Iranian officials, the aircraft involved in this incident were detected early enough for defensive systems to respond effectively. They argue that the interception prevented what they describe as a potentially devastating attack. Iranian commentators have portrayed the event as a dramatic example of how modern air defense systems can counter advanced fighter aircraft. Surface-to-air missile systems are designed specifically to engage aerial threats such as fighter jets, bombers, and cruise missiles. When radar systems detect incoming aircraft, defense operators can launch interceptor missiles that guide themselves toward the target. These missiles travel at extremely high speeds and can engage aircraft at long distances. According to Iranian statements, the interception of the 2 F-15 Baz fighter jets demonstrates the effectiveness of this defensive strategy. Iranian officials claim that protecting sensitive leadership facilities remains one of the highest priorities for their defense forces. They argue that the ability to intercept hostile aircraft before they reach such targets is essential for maintaining national security. At the same time, analysts caution that claims made during periods of geopolitical tension often require careful verification. In conflicts involving advanced military technology and sensitive intelligence, both sides may present narratives that support their strategic messaging. Nevertheless, the story of the alleged interception has captured widespread attention because of the dramatic nature of the scenario it describes. 2 advanced fighter jets approaching a secret bunker, air defense radars suddenly detecting their presence, missiles launched into the sky in a desperate effort to stop the incoming strike, and a mid-air engagement unfolding in seconds as both sides race to outmaneuver the other. If the claims made by Iranian sources are accurate, the incident would represent one of the most intense aerial confrontations reported in the region in recent times. The broader context surrounding the event is the long-running strategic rivalry between Iran and Israel. Both countries have accused each other of conducting covert operations, cyber attacks, and targeted strikes against critical infrastructure. In this environment of high tension, any incident involving fighter jets and air defense systems can quickly become a major geopolitical story. Iranian officials have used the reported interception to emphasize their readiness to defend key locations. They say their forces remain on constant alert for potential threats. According to Iranian commentary, the alleged interception of the 2 Israeli jets sends a clear message about their ability to respond quickly to aerial incursions. Meanwhile, analysts say the story highlights the complex nature of modern air warfare. Advanced aircraft such as the F-15C/D Baz are designed to perform long-range missions and carry sophisticated weapons. But even such aircraft must contend with the risk posed by modern air defense networks. These networks combine radar detection, missile systems, and command and control coordination to create layered defenses against incoming threats. The incident described by Iranian sources, therefore, reflects the constant technological contest between offensive aviation capabilities and defensive missile systems. As more information emerges about what may have happened during the reported interception, observers around the world will be watching closely. Events involving fighter jets, missile launches, and sensitive strategic locations can have far-reaching consequences. For now, the claims coming from Iran have added another dramatic chapter to the complex and often shadowy confrontation shaping the region's security landscape. Whether further details will confirm or challenge these claims remains to be seen. But the story of the alleged interception, 2 fighter jets racing toward a secret bunker and missiles launched to stop them, has already captured global attention and underscored the volatile dynamics of modern geopolitical conflict. As regional tensions remain high, incidents like this continue to highlight how quickly the balance between offense and defense can shift in modern warfare. Airspace across the region is now under intense monitoring, and both sides remain on alert. What happens next could shape not only military strategy, but also the broader geopolitical landscape.